news people. I mean, but I'm not cynic. I like, I want everyone to be kind to each other and be nice. And that's just do that's what the religion is.
Was he a good guy? Was he a bad guy?
I didn't really know him. The rabbi, he was just the rabbi when I was a little kid. But I see, then I had to go, then I had to take my position from that book. He was the cantor of Orthodox Seminary. And he was also a master, a really strict voice. So me and him didn't see eye to eye. Because I was like the hippie rock and roller kid.
You were?
You know, yeah. Careful.
I was just doing what my mom said so I did until I was in high school.
You done with that? Yeah, right. That's funny. My daughter, I came here when I was 19.
Here we go. Show's on.
Show's on.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, good.
Afternoon.
Good. Wonderful. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Thank you for joining us for this very, very special occasion here. We have the Tischler Klezmer Orchestra with us, as well as a number of guests. And we are here for a special, special cause. We are here to help refugees from the Ukraine who are now flooding through Eastern Europe and other parts of the world. As you know, it has been approximately 2 months, and in under 2 months, we now have a crisis that is the most rapidly evolving large crisis on European soil of refugees at any time since the Second World War and the Holocaust, with more than 4 million Ukrainian refugees flooding from the Ukraine, as well as millions of displaced Ukrainians within the Ukraine who are increasingly difficult to reach. Your being here with us today signifies solidarity, it signifies care, it signifies compassion for people who are in need, for those who are struggling with the destruction of homes, with the destruction of their communities, who are facing life-changing situations from one day to the next. We are here signaling to the world, to others, not only that we care, not only that we pay attention, but that we want to help. We want to support those who are in need. We want to bring comfort. We want to bring relief. We want to be part of the solution for so many of these people. For those of us who are joining us online, for you who are here, first of all, thank you for being with us. And let's keep at it. This crisis will not just go away. We must continue to pay attention, and we must continue to help. Friends, we have an extraordinary group of musicians here. We are going to come together in music, we're going to come together in community, we're going to come together in joy as we help those who are so much in need across the ocean and across the world. To start our program, I'm going to invite all of you to please rise as we listen to the Ukrainian national anthem and as we are led by Zenon Tchaikovsky.
Ще не вмерла України ні слава, ні воля. Ще нам, браття українці, усміхнеться доля. Згинуть наші воріженьки, як роса на сонці. Запануєм і ми, браття, у своїй сторонці. Душу й тіло ми положим за нашу свободу і покажем, що ми браття козацького роду. Душу й тіло ми положим за нашу свободу і покажем, що ми браття козацького роду. Thank you. Please be seated. Please excuse my voice. I started losing my voice for some natural reason, I guess, this morning, and I was hoping I can sing, and I still could do it. Not the best, but, and one, two, three. Okay, it works. So, first of all, I wanted to thank you for your support. Ukraine and people of Ukraine really needs it. They're going through horrible moments right now. We all hope it's not gonna last for too long, but even a short period of time, I mean this past month, over a month actually, already took a lot of lives, destroyed many lives, and people suffering a lot. And we're all helping them as much as we can through our hearts, through our thoughts, through our work that we do here. Yesterday, that could be one of the reasons I'm losing my voice. I spent all day in a warehouse not far from here helping to pack medical supplies that go into Ukraine the next week. So we all do whatever we can. And the way, oh, I'm not sure what's happening here. It's me? Yeah, it's me. So anyway, we all need it for Ukraine, because right now Ukraine stands not just for that land, not just for those people that live there, but for all of us around the world, for all the people of democracy. They fight for us. They fight for democracy, and they do need our support. And I do appreciate you coming over here, showing that. My family, my relatives are right now in Ukraine. Some of them had ability to leave Ukraine a couple of weeks ago to shelter right now in Poland, near Warsaw, temporarily, hopefully. So, and I totally understand the pain of that, just that goes through my family, through people that I know since I was little. And probably many of you had the experience to hear maybe from your relatives that lived through the Second World War, or people that you know that lived through that horrible war, and they probably could tell you how bad it was, what they had to go through. And we all know about genocide that the Nazi regime did to people. And this is approximately the same that right now is going on in Ukraine. It's the same Nazi regime, but it comes now from the east, from Russia. It's horrible. I don't want to take too much of your time. I want you to enjoy these great musicians here who are waiting to play for you. All I would encourage you, if you didn't do so far, go online. Just Google war in Ukraine and learn. There's so many different sources, so many different pictures, so many different videos, and just look at it and think for yourself how I can help to stop that. Thank you so much. I appreciate, again, you being here, and I appreciate the support to Ukraine. Slava Ukraini!
Check one. Mic. Here, Trey. Is this one live?
This mic's on. So, hi, my name is Mark Stanley, and let's hear it for the TKO, the Tischler Klezmer Orchestra. And if you're wondering why it's called the Tischler Klezmer Orchestra, it's because a wonderful, wonderful musician by the name of Norman Tischler used to not actually sit in my chair, because I'm sitting in his chair, but he used to lead the orchestra. And unfortunately, he's no longer with us, but we are using his name to carry on the tradition of the klezmer music. Now is a good time. This CD here, please forgive me for saying this, but it's entitled Sax Therapy.
Norman Tischler was a top horn player of the tenor sax. Jerry just held one up. That said, these are about 20 recordings of his greatest solos. A couple are klezmer, some were up here on the bima. We appreciate your generosity today. We're seeing the count's over $7,000. Half is going to HIAS, the Hebrew Immigration Aid Society for Refugees, the other half to International Rescue. So for anyone who would choose to make an additional donation, we will give you the CD. We are normally sell for $20. We have them outside, and we'd appreciate if you do. We know that everyone needs sax therapy, so we're on a sliding scale with your donations. Thank you. I'm going to introduce our vocalist, Aaron Perlis. That last song was from Odessa, which a couple weeks ago was bombed. And we're going to keep going with the show. And you're needed in the next piece.
Norman, one of Norman's favorite expressions was to say to me, "Oi." And quite by coincidence, the chorus of this song uses "oi" about 600 times. So we would like to join you, but we need to practice. So I'm going to count to 3, and on 4, I want you to go "oi." Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oi.
Now, a little louder would be better. Let's try it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oi.
That's much better. I think you'll figure out when that part comes.
Wir seien alle Brüder, oi, oi, alle Brüder, und wir singen fröhliche Lieder, oi, oi, oi. Und wir halten sich an einem, oi, oi, sich an einem, solches ist nicht da bei keinem, oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 wir seien alle einig, oi, oi, alle einig, wir seien viel zu wenig, oi, oi, oi. Und wir lieben sich doch alle, oi, oi, sich doch alle, wir sind Mittag alle, oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 Und wir seinen freilich munter, oi, oi, freilich munter, singen Lieder, tanzen unter, oi, oi, oi. Und wir seinen alle Schwester, oi, oi, alle Schwester, sie ja roschen licha Chester, oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi.
Is this even on? I can't hear myself. Where's the one that works? That's the one that works.
Okay.
For now, hopefully.
Check one. Is mic on? Oh, my. Don't swap out mics.
This one's on now. This one's on now. It's just very quiet. Is that one on?
No, I don't think so.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay. All right, let's try this again. No. Why don't you tell them that?
Sorry about the technical problems. My name is Mark Hoffman. The next piece is a tango, and people say, well, klezmer music is Eastern European music, it's gypsy music. Klezmer music is worldwide. There's Greek klezmer songs and Turkish, and of course from the Mideast, and this tango is rumored to be from South America, but I'm not sure about that myself. But it is a tango. Ich hab dich zu verlieben, and Eric will translate it. The last song was Ali Breeder, which is All Brothers and Sisters.
Ich hab dich zu viel lieb, ich trag auf dir kein Hass. Ich hab dich zu viel lieb, zu sein auf dir in Kass. Ich hab dich zu viel lieb, zu sein auf die Gerbes, ich weiß, ich hab dich lieb. Ich hab dir mein Leben weggegeben, mein Herz und meine Schöne. Ich bin krank, nur mein Gedanke tracht nicht von der Komme. Ich hab dich zu viel lieb, zu sein auf die Gerbes, ich weiß, ich hab dich lieb.
Thank you. You can see we're keeping that slide up. If you know people who want to donate, these are major rescue organizations. The HIAS, which was started in 1905, had 162 people in Ukraine before the war helping with refugees. So thousands of people and thousands of dollars are needed. And Aaron Perlis, I'm going to give you back the mic. Our next song, he'll translate for you.
Shen Vi de Livonia, it means beautiful as the moon. Hope you enjoy. Shen Vi de Livonia, lichtig wie die Sterne, von Himmel am Atone, hast du mir zugeschickt.
Steve Ostro, wonderful, on the trumpet. Moss Stanley. Tom Bashira on the accordion back there. Neil Hirschman in the back on the drums. His father played in the orchestra as a violin player. I'd like to extend a special thank you to all the musicians here who are not being paid. They're volunteering to do this. I'd especially like to thank the Temple for sponsoring the Tischler Klezmer Orchestra. We wouldn't be possible without them. We play all over the area, primarily to non-Jewish audiences. So it's great. And Aaron, I'll give the mic back to you for our final number of this part of the show. Then we're going to bring up some of the other great musicians that are here, and we'll be back for the surprise grand finale. Once again, donate if you can. The CDs, Sax Therapy, out in the lobby.
Städtele Belz, mein Heimele, wo ich hab meine kindersche Jahren verbracht. Belz, mein Städtele Belz, in Orimen Stiebele mit aller Kinderlach dort gelacht. Oh, jeden Schabbos flieg ich laufen dort mit der Tina gleich zu sitzen unter dem grünen Bäumelein bei den Teich. Belz, mein Städtele Belz, mein Heimele, wo ich hab gehad, schieden den Laloi Messassa. Oh, jeden Schabbos flieg ich laufen dort mit der Tina gleich, da sitzen unter den grünen Bäumelein bei dem Teich. Belz, mein Städtele Belz, mein Heimele, wo ich hab gehad, die schönliche Bäume Sassa.
Thank you. We're going to ask, that song, Belz, is a city in Ukraine. It's an old Yiddish theater song. If you picked up a little of the Yiddish, singing about his mamala, I miss my hometown of Belz. So a classic old song. I'm going to ask Rabbi Cohn to come up, and he may know the next performers. I don't know, but I'd like him to introduce them at this time. Thank you.
May I bring up
How amazing to have this amazing, amazing sound here, this Tischler Klezmer Orchestra, and all of you here. What an amazing moment we have had with you. We have a number of guest musicians coming up. No one here is going to recognize a musician who's going to come up a little bit later, Noah Budin, who is a household name here, who's been with us for all this time, who's brought ruach to this place, who's brought spirit to this place for so, so long. No one is going to recognize our beloved cantor, Kathy Sebo, and her amazing, amazing voice. We have with us Natasha Meshesny, who is with us from the Ukraine, and who is playing the cello with us. We are so grateful for your being here. Thank you, thank you. And we have here a guest violist, yes, whose name is Yael Senamo, and who happens to also be my wife. And so we, on behalf of the temple, are delighted to have you all here and are delighted to participate in this very, very special moment. Thank you all so much.
Hello, everybody. I want to thank Natasha for coming today. She's a friend I play a lot of chamber music with, so when Mark asked me to play something, I immediately thought of having her play, and she wants to say a few words for you.
Thank you so much for making a sign for the world that needed to know what's happening in my home, my country, where people that come with, peaceful and, loving life there that just being interrupted. And right now, there's so many families that are missing. There's so many infants that are just, waiting probably for adoptions or didn't know their destiny. My heart is breaking for everyone and each of them, for our fighters that are so brave. 3 weeks ago, I want to say a month, when we were in touch with Yael, who's just such an incredible friend and a musician, because of whom and her husband, I'm here, and I'm really thankful for their move to make a difference for the world. I see how this, at least, auditorium where I used to play with city music, which you're familiar with, I see people in Ukrainian colors and colors that united the whole world. And I'm really thankful for that. And I'm really thankful for you to come here and make a difference. And I encourage everyone to continue spread the word of what's happening in my home, where I have everyone, my family, my friends who are fighting right now. My friends, my schoolmates, my classmates. I never seen I never imagined anyone to be in that kind of situation, but that's what makes us Ukrainian people. And perhaps it came from even centuries of having to defend our ethnicity, our language that is part of our culture. Just like in modern time, everything Ukrainian is being rejected. I understand that you would trust my word, but that's what I would be experiencing as growing up until the last 15 years that I made a move in decision to come here because of music, to have more opportunities as a professional musician, not because I cannot accomplish that in my country, but because of so many barriers that is being, so many barriers that people who are so talented and have so many creativity and ideas and can find themselves to express that, and by their own decision they've been they not forcefully, but they made a decision to try something in a different place. And we're really thankful whoever is an immigrant here to be here. And as of right now, I would like to remember this fact of my family's my family's life. My grandmother, who lost her father due to a forceful regime that was created by Soviet time, and her father was killed, who was an incredibly hard-working person, and his family was rich to have everything. They were rich for the time of 1930s, let's say. So this is really just a comparison to what I can make with what's going on in Ukraine. Every part of Ukraine, every city that's been literally erased from from the map, to the ground. And this is a total genocide of our nation, our ethnicity. And this is what brings me to remember my grandmother, who, till she died, and she passed in 2009, till she died, she would never forget the time that they all went through, losing somebody like her father, and with a family of 9 kids. And that was a time to remember for many people who perhaps are here or hear me, or we can spread a word about what's going on right now. It's just really relevant to me and really heartbreaking. And I would encourage you to support any way of donations, or perhaps you can reach out to my friend Yael or her husband. My brother, meanwhile, is volunteering with hand to hand with his friends who are fighting, and they're doing anything possible to supply them with literally just like you would imagine dry socks or barriers or anything they can feel strong to protect, our land, our people. This is the only we have left there. So I would really appreciate anything you would like to express your help or support. That we really encourage and appreciate it, and we can change things to stop the war there with also prayers, and to let our people know that they're loved and everyone is caring, and we want this war to stop. I would like to perform a fragment of this composition that was written in 1981 by Ukrainian composer Miroslav Skorik. This melody that he wrote was dedicated to, well, it was written for this movie. It's called High Pass, and it was about Holodomor. The time I was talking about what my grandmother went through when, it led to a starvation, a forceful starvation of our nation. The idea of me talking today was also to ask you of a moment of silence. Perhaps it could be done within the moment we could have right now as I'm performing this special composition. And it's hard to speak about all these things just because it's still going on. It's hard to imagine where things could possibly be going to. Well, it's hard to imagine how long this is all going to be happening, and we're just hoping that we can. I'm sorry, extremely emotional, but I'm hoping that we can see that it's all gonna come down and stop anytime soon. Thank you for your patience with me, and I appreciate the moment of silence. Thank you.
So now we're going to play a piece composed by Stanley Grill, who is a living composer, for cello, viola d'amore, and soprano. And thank you, Kathy, for joining us in the midst of your very busy schedule. So thank you. I chose this piece because it was composed by a young Jewish poet. I think you were able to read her story up there. And here's the title of the piece. It's a lullaby for you. And I want to dedicate that to Natasha, to bring her all the comfort she needs for her family and her people in her country. Come to me and I'll cradle you to sleep. Come to me and don't you cry. Close your eyes. I'll braid a cradle with my hair. Here a cradle. See? You'll feel no pain as you sleep there. Dream there peacefully. These eyes of mine I give to you as a twinkling toy. These lips of mine I offer you. Lose yourself in them.
And now we're going to bring Noah Budin and his brother David up to the stage. Let's give them a nice round of applause.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Am I in the house? I think so. You know, I was thinking of that Leonard Bernstein quote. Bernstein said, "This will be our response to violence, to create, to make music more beautifully, more intensely, and more devoutly than ever before." And that it was part of a longer response. He said that in 1963, or wrote it, in response to the assassination of President Kennedy. But for musicians and artists and creators, this has held true and will hold true across the ages. And that's why we're all up here today and you're all out there. So thank you for coming. Is the guitar in the... I hear the bass. I don't know if the guitar's in the speakers yet. Okay. I'm going to refer to another quote that's attributed to Gandhi. You must be the change. There it is. That might be mine. Let's do that. Let's do that very technical thing of this. Seems to have worked. You must be the change you want to see in the world. This is a song that I wrote in response to that John Mayer song from a few years ago. Waiting on the world to change. Hey John, I ain't waiting anymore. I can't stand here at the threshold. Gotta walk on through the door. You can watch through the window. Tell me what you see. But the change you wanna have is the change you gotta be. Or the change you wanna have is the change you gotta be. I heard it said a train is coming down the track. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Better get on board, it might not be coming back. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And if her mighty engine, she's a running cold. Hallelujah, hallelujah. You gotta hold it with your heart and feed it with your hungry soul. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Amen. Hey John, I ain't waiting anymore. I can't stand here at the threshold. I gotta walk on through the door. You can watch through the window now. Tell me what you see. But the change you wanna happen is the change you gotta be. Oh, the change you wanna have is the change you gotta be. Like a mighty river keeps on rolling to the sea. Hallelujah, hallelujah. That mighty oak may still be standing, but the river rolls on past that tree. Hallelujah, hallelujah. She can carve her way through mountains, and the stones will go along, hallelujah, hallelujah. And we will gather at the ocean and sing that river song, hallelujah, 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 amen. You can shout it from the mountain, take it to the street. Feel the burning heat. Tell the congregation, close your eyes and pray, but you can never stop trying. Find just one more way. No, you can't. If we stand side by side, we can build a wall of love to stem the tide. And if we stand face to face, we can see of God in this place. If in our arms we would hold another's child and give them shelter from the cold, then our arms could spread out wide like wings of hope against the hard and tired sky. I am you, you are me, we are right where we belong. I am you, you are me, we are strong. If you bear a broken soul, give me the pieces, I will try to make them whole. But if I fail to soothe and to mend, we are all both whole and broken in the end. If you doubt I too am there. And if we doubt that we are heard, our silent deeds are louder than our shouted words. I am you, you are me. We are right where we belong. I am you, you are me. We are strong. I am you, you are me. You are me, we are right where we belong. Are right where we belong. I am you, you are me. We are strong, we are strong. Somos el pueblo unido. Somos el pueblo unido. Razón has bajado. I am you, you are me. We are right where we belong. I am you, you are me. We are strong, we are strong. Sing it out strong, come on. I am you. You are me, and we are strong. I am you, you are me, we are strong.
David and Moss. I'm unplugging the guitar, Regis. Oh, there you are.
Let's give Noah another nice round of applause. Two beautiful original songs. Hi, Bert.
Hello, Moss.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, Moss, we need a piano.
Yeah, push it. Okay. Go ahead, go ahead. Okay. Is that good enough? Yeah.
Anyway, there's a tune. It'll be real quick. It's a Ukrainian Jewish tune. I was talking to my friend Zenon Tchaikovsky, and he said all the Ukrainians know this tune, the non-Jewish Ukrainians. And any Jewish wedding you go to in Cleveland or throughout the world, this is more popular than even Hava Nagila with the Russian Jewish people. It's called 740, which has something to do with the train out of Odessa.
Steve went to get his violin. So there's that nice hand of applause for Steve. Obviously, he plays piano very well, but you wait till you hear him play violin.
I thought it'd be nice to play some Ukrainian folk music. You probably know me for playing lots of Jewish music, klezmer music, Yiddish music. I also play quite a bit of Ukrainian music. I have played a lot in the past. I'm going to start with a Ukrainian folk song called Arkan. If I can raise the music stand. So I have performed quite a bit with Zenon, the gentleman who beautifully sung the Ukrainian national anthem before. And in fact, the next piece I'm going to play, it says the key for Zenon is G minor. So just wanted to mention Zenko here. This is a beautiful waltz it's called, and those who speak Ukrainian, please forgive my pronunciation, Nichyaka Mishyachna, which means what a moonlit night. Thank you. Thank you. Here's a vocal tune. I'm going to play it on violin. I'm not going to sing it because I don't know the words. Called Oina Znaju Sholkrich Mayu. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. There's such beautiful music in Ukrainian folk music. I mean, you have the incredibly virtuosic dance music and very romantic music and passionate music as well. Here are three songs I'm going to play as kind of a suite. Oi u Vishnevonu Sadu, followed by Smereka, and followed by Oi Marichko Chicheri. Thank you. So I'd like to play, got time for one more?
Yes.
Okay. Here's a piece, I have some very good friends, Ukrainian friends in town here, and I dedicate this one to them. This is a piece based on Ukrainian folk melodies from western Ukraine, the Hutsul mountain region. This suite is called Hutsul Fantasy.
You don't hear the violin like that very often. That was amazing. Let's give him another nice round of applause. I'm sure you're going to recognize our finale, so please join if you feel so inclined. Please join us. Nagila hava, Nagila hava, Nagila is bakal. Hava, Nagila hava, Nagila hava, Nagila is bakal. Havara na na na, havara na na na, havara na na is bakal. Havara na na na, havara na na na, havara na na is bakal. Overlock him, but it's on me, 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 overlock him, matzah me. We want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much for joining us. For those of us who are online, if you want to donate, it is TKO Ukraine Benefit Concert. Where was this slide? If we can put up that slide again, TKO UkraineBenefitConcert.com. For those who are online, please donate. It goes directly to HIAS and to the Refugees Committee, to the International Rescue Committee. It goes directly to Ukrainian refugees. Thank you so much to the Tischler Klezmer Orchestra. Thank you so much for everyone else. Thank you for joining us. Have a great evening.